want to make sure that you know that, and that you're not compelled to stay here and visit with me about some things that we're going to talk about, okay? But like I said, I do appreciate your willingness, because in our previous interview, you did say that I believe you helped with Piggy.
Yeah.
that,
teacher called him that.
Yeah, that you're willing to help us figure out what happened to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just kind of bring some closure for him, number one, and two, for the family. And help us as law enforcement allow that to be some closure brought to the family, okay? And there again, I do appreciate it. I'm not trying to get you all emotional about it, because
It is emotional, because when I bring it up to friends, it's like me out of a situation, I was doing drugs back then and stuff, you said I do better.
You do. I told you. You look much better.
My father's been working with me and stuff and things, and it's been a difficult time. And then when I bring him up, it's just more emotional, because he was my friend, my best friend, and he was the only one there for me. And now all my friends, my dad said, "Where are your friends at?"
Yeah, I understand. Few and far between when you're not doing the same things that they do.
Yeah, but I feel good knowing more now inside my heart now.
So can I ask you this? Are you clean? Well, I mean, as far as the harder stuff that we were talking about back then.
I have indulged a few times,
and that's good that you're being honest.
Yeah,
like I said, I'm not here to
I'm being more honest about things in my life now than ever. And I have indulged more times, sometimes.
Are you talking about
I don't advance.
Just
yeah, and it was like, I know I was up that bad. Oh my God, I was up that bad, but not like do nothing to do anything to hurt anybody or to steal anything like that. I did with my job. That's why I'm having a hard time with my job. They want to hire me back, but I'm waiting on some openings.
Did they mess you up with your job? Is that what you're saying?
Well, mess your whole life up, period.
Yeah.
On a real, so not getting details on stuff on that. It's just I just seen the light, and I'm destroying myself and my family, so enough is enough.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question in regards to, because like I said, I'm kind of curious, being that you're at a point now where you can talk about it, when you were on or using, how did that make you feel?
I felt good inside, it's like, to me, I look at it like, if y'all take an aspirin in the morning for your headache or something, I just take away the pain in my legs or, like numbs and stuff, things like that. And then I like.
This emotional outburst about being stupid in love and returning to a bad relationship is a big red flag. It suggests a pattern of dysfunctional relationships and a potential motive related to the emotional turbulence of their interactions, possibly a crime of passion.
It really made me feel high. I like the high better than.
Did you really care about anything whenever you were?
Yeah, I cared about a lot.
I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is sometimes when I've spoken to people in the past, they say, well, when I'm high or what, if you will, that it just takes away all the care as far as the pain or stresses that you may be encountering. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just kind of let you just relax and
I see. I like to be by myself, and because it just I be in my own little world, and I just be relaxed and stuff, and I don't tweak on it or peek on it like some people do that. And I like my privacy, and then when I do get hot and stuff.
I understand. So you usually don't use it with a group; you just kind of get off by yourself.
Now if I'm rolling with somebody who's there, I never. I said I need my card because I had to have it for work, and
your card is what you're saying?
Green card, yeah. And he's teared up all the time. And I was at the renew and get it. That was just the first time he hit me. And that's when it all started. But I was so stupid in love. I mean, really stupid in love. And I kept going back and going back, buying new wardrobes each time. I mean, everything's just, I don't know.
Well, you got used to a lot.
He just put the Cool Whip and cherry on top, and that was it. And I just couldn't do it no more.
Well, you got used to a certain lifestyle, I guess.
Well, being single, yeah. It's lonely, yes, but I like, I prefer to be by myself.
Given her history, it seems that all of humankind should prefer that too.
Did he attack you again in y'all's home? Did y'all live together? And he attacked you whenever his death happened, was he at home?
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay. Well, we won't go there. I just know that you said that he had hit you at home, and I was just assuming. So I don't like to assume anything. That's the reason why I asked. So,
I know why you asking.
Huh?
I understand why you asking this question.
And like I said, but like I said, what we're here for, and I don't want to hold you long. I know your dad said he's got an appointment and set up, and it's 11:29. Like I said, the day I just want to kind of revisit to kind of shore up some things that you said the day that you were at Mr. Johnson's apartment. You were there, I believe you said, on the 4th. Because the day that we got the call that he was deceased was August the 5th of 15. You told me you had gone to Mr. Johnson's house 2 times that particular day. The first time being earlier in the day, and you guys visited for a little while, and then the second time was later on in the night. And you had told me that during your visit, if you remember anything, or if I say something that you remember that's incorrect, please correct me.
Okay.
But during that visit, this second visit, and I think both visits, you told me that there was nobody there.
Right. I understand. Well, I didn't see nobody else there.
And then the last visit, you had went by there later on in the night, and Mr. Johnson was there alone. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. While you were there, well, you said you drank a beer.
Mm-hmm. He always had beer for me.
And because you said he had stopped drinking,
yeah,
right?
He stopped drinking.
Because I think he had said that, I guess when y'all first started, being introduced, he used to come out to where, your dad's house out here, when y'all used to go out there and drink, and then y'all would come back to town or whatever, or he would drive back. I think that's what it was, but that's when he was drinking. But I guess at this particular time, he had stopped drinking, was trying to get himself together, had got in this apartment here in town at the housing authority. But this particular day on the 4th, you went by there later on that night because you told me that you wanted to borrow $5 to get you some beer.
Mm-hmm.
This is the turning point, the presentation of irrefutable forensic evidence. Notice the officer doesn't ask if the blood is there, but how it got there. This frames the conversation as an opportunity for explanation, not denial, cornering the suspect.
Yeah. Not butter him up in a fake way. I was real.
No, I understand. But as far as I'm saying, because at the end of the day, you knew.
Because everybody thought we was a couple, so we just let the people think that, Really, that's the biggest one.
But at the end of the day, the perception on the streets and in the community is that you guys were a couple, right?
Yeah.
Even though you telling me that you guys were not involved or
I never said we was. Why was nobody just? I told them we weren't.
Okay, so y'all were.
Once in a while, I'll get piggy a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna deny that, with you. Because, we're trying to figure out what's going on. But with anybody else, I would, because to me, I was private. It was none of their business,
Now, tell me this, if you will. The night that you were there on the 4th, did you and him engage in any kind of...
No, we just sat, called, hugged, talked. That's about it.
No contact that night?
No, I didn't have that night.
When, if you don't mind me asking, when was the last time, if you can remember?
I don't know.
Before that day, do you know, roundabout?
I can't tell you.
Okay, so it had been some time.
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Her immediate pivot to asking for immunity after confessing, even to her father, is a strong indicator of her understanding the gravity of her admission and a desire for self-preservation. It shows a rational thought process beneath the emotional distress.
We found spots within that vehicle, and we sent the evidence that we collected from within that vehicle to the crime lab for analysis. And it did come back with a match to Mr. Johnson's blood. Okay? My question to you today is, Shirley, how did Mr. Johnson's blood get in that car?
I have no idea.
Okay. I'm wanting, and I know this is hard for you to sit across the desk and tell me, but you're going to have to come clean and be honest with me and yourself and bring some closure to this. Surely I'm not trying to rehash stuff that happened to you in the past, but if you cared about Mr. Johnson as much as you told me, you wouldn't allow what happened to him to just go. Because right now, I'm going to tell you what I believe. You caused the death of Mr. Johnson. We got some evidence from within the apartment and from the car that puts you and Mr. Johnson, you around there when Mr. Johnson was dead, okay? I'm going to ask you to be honest with me and tell me what happened, and let's bring some closure to this, okay? Would you do that for me?
Okay. I don't know how to put up that card. That's what you're asking me.
Well, you were there when Mr. Johnson died, because the blood wouldn't be in the car you was driving, because you went in the bathroom and washed your hands. And can I tell you something else?
Yeah.
The shoes you had on, you put them in a bag and put them in a dumpster out there by the house you lived. And you were responsible for the death of Mr. Johnson. Okay? It bothers me. Anytime I have to go out and do an investigation where someone died, I have to find the answers for the family. That's the reason why I'm back here today, Shirley. Okay? I hope you don't think I've ever treated you mean. Because I don't do my cases that way, okay? But I look at you as an individual who needs help. That's the reason why I said, help me help you to help Mr. Johnson.
Okay.
So are you willing to tell me the truth?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Can I talk to him about that?
Well, it's going to have to be on the record.
I don't care. If one of them dies,
I'm sorry?
and one of them dies.
Are you going to die?
Yeah.
I can't say. I'm not going to hurt you.
No, they don't kill me.
I don't know what's going to happen. If they bring him in, I'm going to check this for that air conditioner. They're supposed to be trying to find out. I don't know if he stayed here or if he left, okay? If your dad.
No, I'm talking about that. What's his name? The attorney. The prosecutor.
No, he's the investigator for the district attorney's office. Basically, he's the representative from the district attorney's office. You know what I mean? Lots of times.
If I don't go to trial, I mean, can the community?
Here's some paper towel. I'm sorry, this is all I have. Sure. Can you tell me how it happened? So we can get past this and not have to revisit it? There's some paper towels in front of you, okay? No, I'm sorry.
The officer revealing knowledge of her 1998 Missouri report is a powerful tactic. It completely undermines her credibility and any further attempts at deception, showing her that they have done their homework and know more about her past than she suspects.
That's all they have in here, okay? And I'm a guest in their office.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If they kill me, I want to do it now.
Well, I'm not even.
I want them to do it now.
Sure, that's fine. Sure, look at me.
I don't know.
Well, I can tell you that's what it was found, okay? And I don't mean to sound disrespectful, but since we're sitting here talking about it, I want you to tell me in verses again.
I can't remember how everything went. Don't remember.
But after you did stab Mr. Johnson, do you remember going to the bathroom to wash your hands?
No, I don't remember. Seriously, I don't remember. When I told you I can't remember, I can't remember.
And that's fair.
I really can't.
I'm not trying to get you to tell me something that you believe that you may think that occurred. If you don't remember, that's fine.
I don't.
But once you did stab Mr. Johnson, is that when you got his ATM card and try to get money out?
No.
When did you try to get the money out?
I don't remember the time when you got the money out.
No, I'm talking about, was it before you Johnson or was it after you Johnson that you went?
Before. He was alive when they gave me the card.
He was alive when you gave him the card?
Yes.
So when you went back to his apartment, is that when you killed him?
No, I don't remember. Seriously, I don't.
Okay, but you can remember that he was alive before he gave you...
He was alive, I'll tell you.
So, and I'm not trying to...
I know you're mad at me.
Even after confessing to murder, her final statements and demeanor, including asking for a cigarette and thanking the officers, illustrate a continued attempt to normalize her situation and present herself as a reasonable, not bad person. It's a psychological coping mechanism.
Well, why did you say you had to have done it?
Because y'all said I was the one there.
Well, no, you told me that you was there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I was there, yeah, but...
You the one told me in front of your dad.
I told him, yes, I did it. So can I please just be locked up and throw away the key?
Well, I mean, now are you telling me now that you didn't do it, sir? Look at me, because I want to make sure we're clear once you and I leave this place. I want to make sure that we're clear, and I'm giving you the opportunity to be upfront, honest with me, and that we are under the same impression. Are you telling me that you did not cause the death of Mr. Johnson? I don't want you to tell me what I'm telling you. I didn't tell you anything. You told me this.
I know.
I just presented you with the evidence that we have, the results from the evidence that we collected, and then therefore you decided to tell me that you caused the death of Mr. Johnson. Okay? So you do remember it to a point of what occurred, and like I was telling you earlier, even though you feel that you're not helping yourself by telling me what happened, if this thing ever does go to court, Shirley, you know how this thing play out. And can I tell you another thing? I do have that report from Missouri. Okay? That's the reason why I asked you some of the questions earlier in our general conversations. I know the events surrounding that. I know what you told the police back in 1998.
But it's just hard, man. Real hard to remember certain things. But yes, I did. I didn't mean to. I really didn't mean to. And I'm not crying because I'm scared to go to jail either. Like that. I did something. The family need closure. So, tell them I'm sorry. I don't want to go to trial. Y'all just go ahead and sentence me.
Well,
please.
Shirley, let me tell you this. There is a process.
I know you're trying to help me.
Well, I'm being honest with you.
I know.
And
I'm trying to be honest too.
Well, I don't want you to try. Just be honest, okay?
I am.
But the thing is, I'm going to tell you how this thing works, okay? The judicial system has to play out. There's a process that has to be done, okay? And if you choose to do so after seeking legal counsel from an attorney or anybody that you choose to represent you in this investigation, after you've consulted with them and you still, if there is an offer on the table from the district attorney's office, if you're willing to accept an offer, if there's one presented, that he endured back in '98. So, I mean, you saw the look on his face a minute ago.
Okay.
It was in shock. And I noticed that you didn't look at him. And I'm telling you, that's the reason why I asked him to leave again, because he just froze. Because you're his baby. You know what I'm saying? So he has been nothing but helpful to us. He was willing to drive you